Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I am reviewing a product from Galen Leather. This is a company I really love and think should get all the support in the world. Not only do these guys produce amazing quality leather products, they've also got one of the best customer service teams and outlooks and way of looking at customer service that I have come across in a long time. I've reviewed a number of Galen Leather products. I've got a number to review. Let's check this one out. This is quite an interesting little product. It comes in this lovely, sturdy, rock-solid cardboard box with lovely print on it. And I think they do an amazing job with their packaging, like across the board. Amazing. Comes with, like, your orders come with a little bag which includes, some Turkish coffee and, sometimes a little tea bag. As well as you get things like, which will be in here, somewhere, the evil eye and a little refreshing towel and things like that, as well as postcards and a couple of little vouchers and things like that, and some information about the company. All that stuff I think is really great. Those things make it a personal experience, shopping and buying from a company like Galen Leather, and in a world like we're living in now, those personal touches make a huge difference. But this is a product I am looking at today. Now, this is the Leather Slip and Zip 4 slots zippered pouch. This is what it is. And this is the Crazy Horse Brown, which looks very orange, especially if I put it alongside a couple of other Crazy Horse Brown products that I've got in my collection already. You can see that they are much browner. One thing I love about the Crazy Horse Brown and a lot of the Galen Leather products is that they are individually done. You're not buying a batch, mass-produced product. They're made to order. They're made in-house by hand. Everything is done, personally. So you do get variation, and especially in this Crazy Horse Leather, where you get little scuff marks, and they wear so easily, and they soften, and using them, you get little scuff marks and ink on them, and all of that sort of stuff, and it makes them yours. And I love that. No other, leather slip and zip 4 slot zippered pouch is going to be like mine. And this one's mine, and I love it. This has become my current sort of pencil case, traveling pencil case that comes with me, and there's a really interesting reason for that. I'm going to go over a couple of the features of this first. Firstly, a YKK zip, good quality, sturdy zip, really nice, beautifully seamed edges, and just beautifully manufactured and made. They do an amazing job with their leather products at Galen Leather. And so, yeah, beautifully sewn, beautifully made, nice details, just great product, and, a nice, simple embossed logo on the back. As I said, this leather is treated in a way that it will soften and it will patina and tarnish nicely. So the more you use it, the more you put in it, the more it gets personalized. It's a full grain leather, and it's 100% vegetable tanned cow leather. So if you don't like leather products, these may not be the products for you. But if you are a fan of leather products, be them pencil cases, notebook covers, passport covers, all those sorts of things, right down to full medic writing bags and things like that. They have a huge range, and their products are beautifully made. Okay, and as I said, hand stitched, and everything is made to order in-house. What makes this an interesting pouch is firstly the zip. So it's not just a zip it across the top like a normal pencil case. It comes around the side, making it sort of more like a pouch. And if we open it up, there's something in there. This is the 4-pen slot, 4-pen removable insert. Space for 4 pens, be them fountain pens or whatever pens you decide to put in there. Once again, you can see I've been using this quite a lot, and it's getting these lovely marks from the pen, and it's sort of aging nicely. I really like that a lot. So this is designed to carry your fountain pens. And so you can put that into this pouch along with a number of other bits and pieces. So like this would be great for bullet journalers, you know, who like carry, you know, washi and stickers and all that sort of stuff. Or if you're like me and you carry a couple of fountain pens and a range of other sort of assorted work items like pencils, highlighters, stuff like that, you can fit a bit in here. And I'm going to show you what I carry in just a second. Let's talk dimensions of this. So the pouch itself is 8.25 by 4.5 inches. So it's a fairly reasonable size. And you'll see when I put things in it, sort of what it holds. Like it's not a small case whatsoever. And the insert is 6 inches by 3.5 inches. So it fits very comfortably within the pouch. And it can hold pens up to that sort of 6-inch mark, which means that while it carries a number of normal pens, I carry standard pens in it, it can fit an M1000 from Pelikan or a 149 from Montblanc. You know, in terms of length, they're going to fit. It's just going to be what fits in the slots is going to be your only, really your only limitation. But we'll see a basic carry from me in just a second. So let's start with the fountain pens. I've just got 4 random pens that I have inked at the moment. I have a Sconti Mirage, which, you know, is not a small pen. Certainly got a bit of girth. One of these little Wing Sung pens that is not the rip-off, but like very close relation to something like the Pilot Prera, just a bit longer. I have here an artisan fountain pen here from Australia, made by, you might know JPL, the reviewer on here on YouTube. One of his pens that he makes, and this will be getting a review from me in a couple of weeks. And then I've just got a TWSBI Go, which I had inked with Robert Ostasushi for another review. So those 4 pens fit in here very comfortably. You can see, you know, size-wise, there's no issues here whatsoever. None of these are particularly, well, the Wing Sung's a smaller pen, but, you know, they all fit nicely. And the Artisan fountain pen is not small by any stretch. So now let's see what I put in the case itself. Just an assortment of really random sort of bits and pieces that I use for work. A Faber-Castell pencil sharpener, some grey lead pencils, a highlighter, you know, a Muji gel pen, click pen and that sort of stuff. A handful, like not a huge amount of stuff, but you don't want to be carrying a huge amount anyway. You know, Muji fountain pen, that sort of thing. I put all those in there, and then once you put the slot in, the insert, like, so you do need to clear space for the insert to fit down in, but once it's in, you get that lovely strong YKK zip. Not a problem for that whatsoever. So that's not a small amount of stuff to be carrying, and this case holds up to it really nicely. And because of this leather, like you can see where it's sort of poking through, we get that sort of little orange yellow pop, and that's going to help this leather be personalized and patina and all of those sorts of things, which makes it, as I said, it makes it yours. It tells your story. So what are pros and cons of a case like this? Well, in terms of cons, you are slightly limited in the space you have within something like this. If you are using the 4-slot insert, that takes up a lot of real estate within the case. I'm still able to fit other things in there, of course, but this does take up a large amount of space within the case. The pouch, but with it being able to be taken out, sit that on your desk, as well as having access to, you know, your other supplies you need, it sort of works out quite well. The cost of an item like this is $37 US, which I actually think is fairly reasonable. It's about 52 Australian, and so you're not paying a huge amount for a product that is actually handmade and made of leather and all of that. The Galen Leather prices are very, very competitive. In fact, I think they are some of the best priced leather products on the market. Pros with a product like this is that it's convenient. You've got like a nice quality zip. The stitching is all beautifully done. It's well thought out. It's well presented. Like the packaging and the way that the company, you know, deals with you is wonderful. There is a slight delay from ordering to being sent out because you are ordering something that is being made to order, but also like at the moment in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic, everything is running slower. So just always take things like that into account. Really, I don't think there's a whole lot that isn't really nice about this case, but there's something I love. There's one thing I absolutely love. So I've shown this guy before. I can't get him all in this framing. Almost. This is my A5 zippered folio. This is a case that I take when I'm working. I take this to work with me everywhere. It's seen some stuff, this one, and I love it. This is like a standard sort of setup. It's not set up for work at the moment without pens and stuff like that, but some business cards, you know, rhodia paper that I can tear out and put into a binder, a couple of slots for pens or whatever you want to put in there, a slightly bigger place to put like a core, a cable or something, and then you've got your pen, pouch on an insert. Now, this might look familiar to you, and there's a reason for that. The inserts are compatible. So that may not seem like, you know, a huge deal to everyone. But for me, that's something that's actually really, really handy, because if I'm taking this folio around in my bag, chances are if I'm at work, I'm carrying pencils and highlighters and all of those sorts of products. But I've got my fountain pens, and if I want to take this then into a meeting, I don't want to be taking a backpack or whatever everywhere I go. But if I want my pens, I can take this out and I can insert this nice and comfortably into the A5 zippered folio. So these are interchangeable little inserts, which I think is really nice. The fact that it's the same product means that there's some transportability within the product, which I think is really well thought out, and just really nice sort of thinking of the company, thinking of us and our convenience. Like I tend to find that I just take this out of the zippered case and I put this on my desk here now, like, you know, when I'm working, and I take the pens out of it, I put them back in, and then when I'm done, they go back in the case. Or if I was going to work and just taking something like this, I could slip them in here without any worry. And they're protected because of all this leather as well. It's wonderful. So once again, I think there's so much right about this product. As I said, this takes up a lot of real estate in the case, but in the pouch, but everything is well protected, and it still gives me enough space to carry the essentials that I need. As I said, would be great for people doing, you know, bullet journaling or scrapbooking, those sorts of things. Have your fountain pens on hand, and then, you know, some washi tape and some stickers, and, you know, a little pair of scissors or something like that. All that sort of, you know, ruler. Really, really handy. So this was the leather slip and zip 4-slot zippered pouch from Galen Leather in Istanbul, Turkey. I said there. And I hope you found this video interesting and useful. I certainly find this product interesting and very useful. So please like and subscribe and hit the notifications button to stay up to date with all the videos that I produce. Please feel free to get in touch using any of the platforms listed below. You can contact me on Instagram or Twitter at @the_offstage_me, or you can contact me here on any of my videos, or drop me an email, which is also listed down below. Please feel free to get in touch if there are products you think I should be looking at, or if there's a way you'd like to support the channel. Drop me an email and let's see what we can do. I'm always looking for you know, sponsors for products or for particular videos. So thank you for watching. Enjoy your pens, your cases, and all your assorted sort of pen related products, and I'll talk to you soon.